All right, everybody, what is going on? I am back from vacation. I am off hiatus. We are in the 9th anniversary here of Dokkan Battle, and we have Gogeta. Now, I'm going to do a couple showcases for this guy, but for his initial showcase, I kind of wanted to show what he looked like maxed out for players who get one copy. So what this is going to be, actually, is a 55% video. But he is level 10 links, and we do have equipments on him for the silver and bronze slot because those are the ones that you're able to activate at 55%. Now, you'll notice that I do have 2 dupes in this guy. That is all I'm going to go for this anniversary. There's a good chance that this guy returns in a few months on global, so I'm not really in a rush to get him. I've got like 13,000 red coins I need to burn through at some point. So we're going to go for 2 dupes right here. That'll give me access to his full hidden potential abilities. I am going to go full dodge for this guy just because I think that that's probably his best build. He already has so many built-in, like, you know, super effective against all types, crits, additionals, all that good stuff. So I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and max out dodge because we will be winning if this guy is dodging. We are currently on Piccolo's team, which is one of his 200% leaders. He does have a couple 200% leaders. I figured Piccolo's was probably the most relevant at the moment until, like, Beast Gohan or somebody drops, right? So that's what team we're on. I'm going to go ahead and keep it brief here in terms of like the kit breakdown and everything. We'll go over all of that at the end. Just know that Gogeta here is pretty solid. He's one of the best Rainbow Orb Changers in the game, if not the best Rainbow Orb Changer in the game. Probably is. And yeah, here we are. So we've got him next to STR Gogeta right here. And we're at 200k defense. He does stack defense on his 18 key. And then he does greatly raise defense by 50% on his 12 keys. So he gets an additional 100% attacking defense when he performs a super attack. So essentially that's going to double up to about 410k. He'll get a 30% stack of that, which is what, about 120k. And then any additional super attack will give him like an additional 200k defense, basically. So that is pretty good from our boy Gogeta right here. So we do want to get him some rainbow orbs. He does get additional key per type key sphere, additional key per rainbow key sphere. And then he launches an additional attack with 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained. So we do want to make sure that we get one of those. This guy is incredible. Absolutely recommend. This is going to be a vital piece to the superhero team. I'm going to go ahead and float him off here. The reason I'm going to do that is because he will transform on turn 5. Or, well, actually, this fight's pretty long. I could try to run, like, the Gogeta rotation here, but I think I'll just float this guy here, and then I'll float this guy next turn. So we're going to have him right here with 5 out of 7 links activated. Golden Warrior doesn't really matter. We are missing out on Super Saiyan, which is a little bit of attack here, but yeah, let's go ahead and see what this guy does. Again, 55% level 10 links with equipments. You know, you guys can let me know what you think about this style of showcase, but I figured... you know, a lot of people right now, they're going to be concerned like, oh, who should I summon on? What should I do? I'm a global player. I'm not really sure, you know, what I should be doing right now. And the answer is do whatever you want, because we don't know. I mean, we're still going into the unknown. We still don't know anything really about the sync. So you're kind of safe to do whatever. Now, I do recommend getting 1 copy. If you are a free-to-play player, if you're a light spending player, you're not a super whale, I recommend 1 copy of each anniversary character. You are going to be able to perform in all of these events very well at 55%. If you do not believe me, go check out my JP videos I did earlier in the year during the 9th anniversary, where I had pretty much all the anniversary units at 55%, and I was able to clobber every single event that was out in the game with ease. So I did actually end up getting my Beast Gohan rainbowed on my JP account, but oh no, are we gonna actually kill God Goku here before Gogeta can attack? Oh man, maybe I should have put him in the middle. I didn't think that we were gonna do this much damage to him. I thought he was a little bit... Okay, no, we're gonna get 1 attack from him. That's good because this is the stack. So we get an 8.2 million attack stat right here from Gogeta. Very nice. To kind of finish up that point right there, I did end up rainbowing Beast Gohan, but all of my other units were at 55% throughout the entire anniversary. The Gammas, Broly, Gogeta, and they all performed very well. You could definitely tell that the rainbowed versions that I would bring as friends would perform much better, but they performed adequately. And again, I was able to beat all the events in the game very easily. No item runs. If you're going to go for dupes in anybody, I would absolutely go for the Beast Gohan banner. His banner is going to be the much more powerful banner anyway, so that's the one I recommend. If you're going to dump stones into one of the banners, that's the one I recommend. Definitely not the Carnival banners, but you guys do you. Let me know what you think about these characters. We're going to cut right here. Ooh, almost had a stroke. We're going to cut right here. We'll come back in just a second. All right, so we are back with Gogeta right here, and we do have his active skill. So now I do want to talk about his active skill condition for just a brief second right here, and then we'll get back into the showcase. It can be activated starting from the 4th turn from this character's entry turn. So what that means is that whatever turn you get this guy, if you float him, you'll be able to transform on that next turn. So we got him on turn 2. So turn 2 was his first appearance. Turn 3 would be his, in theory, his like second turn. Turn 2 is his first, turn 3 is his second, turn 4 is his third, turn 5 now is his fourth. That's essentially how that would break down. So we do have access to his active skill here, which we are going to play. This guy does get a lot better once you transform him. He becomes a lot safer. That's where he gets his nice dodge chance and everything like that. So we are going to go ahead and transform him right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Sorry, I was reading his kit just to make sure there wasn't anything else that I was missing. He's going to actually create more rainbow key spheres. So you see we have a bunch of the on the field right now. He's actually going to end up creating more than that after we transform him. He's going to get the great chance to dodge. And then he's going to do a bunch more supers. And he just gets, again, really powerful. We'll go over his full kit at the end. But let's go ahead and without further ado, transform our boy. Alright, not the most exciting transformation in terms of, like, I really like the transformations where the people are yapping around for about 30 minutes, but anyway, here we go. He is at 269k defense right here, and he also did give us a massive heal. You may not have noticed it, but he actually does recover 54% HP at the start of his turn for 4 turns. So, essentially 2 rotations, this guy is going to give you a 54% heal, which is absolutely massive. Now, it doesn't synergize well with this unit right here, but we're just going to hope that we're going to be okay right here. So I'm going to throw Piccolo in slot 1 to hopefully take a little bit of damage here potentially, but I think this Piccolo was in slot 7, so he is still guarding right here. Now, 269k defense may not look all that impressive right here, but he does get 100% when performing a super attack. He's got a lot of additionals baked into his kit, and then he does get defense every time he does his 12 key. He does not get defense on his 18 key, but he does on all of his 12 key super attacks, so he should be fine. Plus, he has the 70% chance to dodge, and is he guarding in this form? I can't remember. No, I think he only guards for the first 3 turns in base. Then once you transform, you get the dodge chance instead. Okay. It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. Forgive me. Let's go ahead and grab these orbs right here. That's going to be a lot. That should get us all the orbs we need for his passive. And then we can grab these for STRUI Goku. I forgot to click on his links, but we should be sharing Over in a Flash. I think we're sharing Prepared for Battle. Does Piccolo have Fused Fighter? I don't know if Piccolo has Fused Fighter or not, but Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Over in a Flash, Prepared for Battle for sure should all be activated. Oh, well, never mind. Piccolo just KO'd him. I need to start paying attention to these guys' health a little bit more before I start doing things. Okay, well, we'll be... Sorry, guys. We'll be right back. Mulligan. All right. This time, for real, we're going to get the crazy turn. Now, we could use his active skill right here and use the target mechanic to get everything directed at us, but I'm going to save that for a little bit later. We do share 6 out of 7 links right here with this Gogeta, so that'll be perfect. Here we go, guys. This time, we're going to get the better turn anyway. Listen, my apologies. I'm out of practice. I'm going to blame it on being out of practice for these showcases right here. So, it's not usually safe to put this guy in slot 1, but he does have a 70% chance to dodge, and there was only 1 attack right there, so I was pretty confident. So here we go. A 12 million attack stat right here, and then he does raise his attack massively for 4 turns on his 18 key. So on our next turn, he's going to do even more damage. And then we got a bunch of 12 key super attacks coming in. So what was that, a 12 into an 8? I believe he's still super effective against all types. So, we're doing basically a 20 million attack stat so far. And just absolutely penetrating that boss armor. And now we're into a 9, so we're up to a 29 million attack stat. Super effective against all types basically on the turn. And we're not done. I mean, we're going to keep going right here. All right, we got a normal. Is that it? I guess that's it. So this guy, he launches an additional super attack, with 1 or more rainbow key spheres obtained, and then he has the hidden potential chance as well. So, I guess, did we not get any rainbow key spheres right there? Maybe, is that what happens? So, Still, this guy can quad super attack, which is absolutely insane. Oh, I guess we did get 3 super attacks right there, right? So we just got the hidden potential normal is what we got. Nice. He gets a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% with each attack evaded during the turn, including super attacks. Actually, that doesn't say within the turn, but I thought it was within the turn. Does this guy just build up a permanent, like after 5 dodges, he's guaranteed critting? Is that what he does? Because it doesn't say within the turn. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, we're fine. We're fine. Hopefully we take a little bit of damage, but I guess we're not. We're kind of past the point that his healing, like his healing isn't activating anymore, so it doesn't matter. But I was going to say, hopefully we could see the effects of his healing, but we're not going to get to see that. Now, one nice thing about this team, because we're running so many LRs, by the way, is that we're back on like an over 700k HP team. I do want to talk about that really quickly. There for a while, throughout most of, I feel like, 2024, a lot of the teams I saw people running, and even ones I was running myself, were sub 700k teams pretty much since like Heroes dropped. You know, during the worldwide celebration last year, our teams were at like 800k HP or higher. Like some of them were approaching 900k HP, right? Like some of those Future Saga teams. And so then there was like this huge drop off. We're there for a while, just because like the TURs were so good. We were running a lot of TURs, and you know, we were running like sub 700k HP teams. So now that we're running these like full LR setups again, we're getting back over this 700k threshold, which is really where I start to feel comfortable. Like if a team has 720 to about 780k HP, somewhere in that range, that's where I'm starting to feel really comfortable with the team, you know, because if you take a 400k shot on a 600k HP team, you're going to feel it. Like that extra 100k difference that you get on like a 700k HP team, like it may not sound like a lot, but it really, really can be sometimes. So anyway, that's one other thing I wanted to point out right here. We'll go ahead and let this turn play out. We should be fine. STR UI Goku has easy aid. I didn't end up doing a video on him. I don't know how much people really want that. I can, and I probably should, but I was just on vacation, and now there's just so many things to record, so anyway, let's go ahead. We'll throw him in slot 1 again right here. We have 2 more attacks to dodge, but again, we should be fine. We are getting support from Gamma 1 right here, so that's why our defense is a little bit higher than last turn. 296k, very nice. We do still have the 70% chance to dodge. We've got all of our rainbow orbs right there, so we're going to be doing a super attack or 2 or 3. Let's go ahead and grab those. And then we'll grab these for Gamma 1. Okay, we are going to get the Dokkan attack right here. Nice. Notice how we're on turn 9, by the way. Okay, sick dodge, Gogeta. That is going to happen. Gogeta's not really a slot 1 unit. That is kind of his downfall. He is a very, very risky run in slot 1 just because his defense is so low. You are relying on a 70% chance to dodge with him, which is, you know, I mean, it's great, like, honestly. Like a 70% chance to dodge. Most of the attacks, all the time, like, you should be dodging them, right? But, you know, occasionally you're going to have a turn like that where there's 2 attacks right there and you're like, ah, no big deal. And then he's going to not dodge one of them. So I forgot to look at what his attack stat was right there, but you guys will have to tell me what it was. I assume it was like 15 or something like that, because now we're up to 9.7. Remember that he does have 2 stacks, so that massively raises attack for 4 turns now, so that's why his attack stats are higher. And then, of course, we have all of these additionals coming in. If you're curious what I'm going to go for my full build, I think I already said it at the beginning of the video, I'm going to go dodge, but I think my secondary, I'm going to go additional. I don't really think I'm going to give this guy very many crits, just because I think he's going to get to a point where he's not really going to need the crits, right? So that's great. Now we have this guy coming in who's going to be doing guaranteed crits as well. This STR Gogeta, very nice. This guy still has some life to him, you know, as long as he's not getting pelted by AoEs. This guy can really, you know, he still has a lifespan about him. So this is a great unit, great floater. I believe I also used this Gogeta and the Vegito a lot during the 9th anniversary content on my JP account, just because they were 2 of the stronger characters that I had, and they were on the superhero team. So if you don't have them, be sure, you know, to pick them up from the banners, get them with coins maybe, but get their easy A's done regardless if you haven't. So maybe don't get them with coins, but, you know, maybe consider it, maybe think about it. So all right, right here, I'm going to go ahead and cut. We're probably just going to 1-turn this phase anyway, but we will be back, and then I will use the target all mechanic in the next phase. All right, everybody, here we are. We are back. We do have a great turn here with Gogeta. We are going to go ahead and pop his active skill. Again, we have 7 out of 7 links activated right here. Now, what his active skill is going to do, if you are unfamiliar with the mechanic and what I'm talking about with the attack I keep calling it the attack all, but it's like the, what it does is it's going to redirect all attacks that the character is doing on this turn, with the exception of AoEs. Luckily, Goku doesn't do any AoEs, but if it was an AoE boss, it would not include those. All the attacks are going to be directed at Gogeta right here. Now, this Goku does not cancel dodge, that's good. But it's also going to give this Gogeta a 100% chance to dodge for the turn. So he's going to do an attack, he gets a 100% chance to dodge, and all attacks get aimed at him for the turn. Now, if you remember, he also builds up that 20% crit chance, so that's going to be getting built up on this turn. And then, yeah, he's going to be really good. Now, I believe this Goku, I think he does a Ki Blast super attack, so there's a decent chance that we get to see Gogeta's final piece of his kit, which is the Ki Blast counter in his kit. He does have a great, or I guess it's not a counter. No, it is a counter. He has a great chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at him and countering with tremendous power. So let's hope that we see that right here. Bang, and just like that, he flexes on him. All right, very good. So yeah, now as you can see, he's got that little target thing on him. That means all attacks on this turn are going at this guy, so nobody else on this turn is at risk. So we can do something like this, where we put STR Gogeta in slot 1. I'm a little nervous doing that. Excuse me, I had a cough right there. I'm a little nervous doing that, but we should be okay. I mean, decent chance Gogeta takes him out, but hopefully not. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. All right. Yes, here's the counter. No, we just dodged it. Dang. I guess it's not a Ki Blast. I guess it starts out with a combo, so it's not just like a pure Ki Blast. Okay, my bad. That's okay, though. We still dodge it. 100% chance to dodge, of course. Very good. And then STR Gogeta gets to go to work. Very, very nice. Please don't KO him, though, buddy. Thank you. All right, now we get to see this guy. All right, here we go. This is pretty much a guaranteed crit if it's not. So he had a 14.27 million attack stat. Oh, he dodged us. No. Dodge STR Gogeta, not this guy. And then a 10 million additional. We do have another additional coming in because it got a Rainbow Key Sphere, right? And then we could do the Hidden Potential as well. So, yep, there we go. And that's gonna do it. Everyone say goodbye to Goku. So... very nice. That is Gogeta, guys. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you pulled this guy. And let me know what you think about this KO screen. Thank you for watching. Let's move into the breakdown. Alright, so this is Scattered Reflection of Overflowing Fighting Spirit Super Saiyan Gogeta. His leader skill is Movie Heroes, Key 3, 200% to stats. That is what we see from these Carnival leaders. It's just a flat 200% to 1 leader skill. So, Movie Heroes, pretty good team, especially at the end of the celebrations. So, pretty good. I don't know that I would really want to run this guy's team, but definitely this is a viable team that you could run. Super attack effects, I did already go over these, but the 12 key greatly raises attack and defense. It's a 50% raise for 1 turn. The ultra super attack stacks defense, which you're probably only going to get 1 stack of, maybe 2 if you don't float them off on your first turn. But that's all you're ever going to see out of these stacks. He's going to greatly raise attack for 1 turn as well on his 18 key super attack. Passive skill, Gogeta's Light, Key 2, 154% at the start of turn. Super effective against all types. 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack. Guards for 3 turns. Plus an additional key plus 1 per type key sphere obtained. 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. Physical excluded to rainbow. Launches an additional super attack. There's a great chance of becoming a super attack. And launches an additional super attack with 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained. So again, very, very powerful this guy is right here. We love it, right? Can I zoom in a little bit? Hello? No, I guess not. All right. No zooming allowed. Active skill, transforms, starting from the 4th turn from their entry turn. So if you get this guy in slot 7, the soonest you could transform would be, what would that be, turn... Oh, holy crap, it just zoomed. Oh, no. Hello? No. All right, we're back to normal. But the soonest you could transform this guy would be turn 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would be the earliest you could transform this guy if you got him in slot 7. Turn 5 if you get him in slot like 4 through 6. And then if you get him in slot 1 through 3, you can transform him on turn 4. So that's how that will work. These are his links. These are his categories. And then these are his 200% leaders. Like I said, he's got a few right now. Like, I could have probably done a showcase on their team. I just don't like them. Probably wouldn't run them with Fusion Zamasu, but you could. And then I just don't really like these two. This unit's okay, but they're a little bit too fast for a showcase usually. So, but yeah, that Super Saiyan's team is still pretty solid at the moment. These are his best linking partners. Of course, it's just other Gogeta units and Vegito units. That's typically how that works. And then after you transform him into Super Saiyan God, starting from that 4th turn, from his entry turn, maybe, if the site's not going to crash. Hello? There we go. All right, so greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12 key. 18 key super attack is that massively raised. That's 100% for 4 turns. That's why he was hitting so hard after his first turn. He does get the 54% HP healing on his first 2 turns from appearance. I know it says first 4 turns, but what that means is like first 2 rotations, essentially, is what that's getting at. Key 3, 200% at the start of turn. Still effective against all types. 100% when performing a super attack. 2 key per key sphere obtained. Still creates rainbow key spheres. Now he just guaranteed launches an additional super attack. He launches another guaranteed additional super attack with 1 or more rainbow key sphere. 70% chance to dodge. Chance for performing a critical hit plus 20% with each attack evaded. So obviously that's very good because at some point after 5 dodges, you'll be doing guaranteed crits. And then great chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character and countering with tremendous power. We didn't get that in the video, but I am sure at some point during the celebration we will see that. Active skill, massively raises attack, ultimate damage to the enemy. That's that big kick into the mountain that we saw. And then we get the target mechanic right there where all attacks are directed at this character for the turn. Evades enemy attacks. That's a guaranteed dodge for 1 turn. Obviously, this will not work against enemies that cancel dodge unless you have the new Tech UI Goku on JP only, unless you have him on your team and you have his domain up, which allows you to dodge even if the dodge cancels your dodging your dodge. And that can be activated starting from the turn after you transform with this guy, so pretty good. These are his links, categories. I think, does anything change here? I think, like, something changes for Warrior Gods. I can't remember what. But yeah, there we go. Very nice, very nice. Let me know what you guys think about Gogeta. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.